Okay, so we've chucked this in just to show really how you can influence the horse with your seat and your rein, not your reins, your seat and your legs without having a bridle on. So this is good old Dambo. I still have a neck rein on him, so I've still got a little bit of control, but this is me just using a leg and really my seat. You can see I actually really emphasize it and lean all the way over there saying horse. There's a bit of an overemphasis. And you can see me giggling because the horse is just going, really? Really? And I'm going, yeah, really. And as he starts listening to my seat more and more, you can see it becomes more and more effortless for me to turn him. So I want him to turn to the left. I'm staring at the left where I want to go. Aha. And there, did you see, he wouldn't turn, and then all of a sudden he's turned effortlessly. So now I can just sit there and do nothing again. People say, aren't you scared? What's going to happen? And I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know that the horse will want to step under where I put the weight. So every time I put my weight onto the inside seat bone, I expect him to step under it so he's supporting my weight. So you can see my eyes are very important in this. I really look to where I'm going. So my hips tell the horse where, my hips are his hips, and they tell him where I want him to go. And you can see now I really look the other way and I say, we're going the other way, mate. And he follows me. So if you ever want to know where I'm going, see there, I really stop and I go, oh, we're going to have to do another 10-meter circle right because you did not turn right. But yeah, if you want to know where I want to go, look at my eyes. And my eyes will tell you where I'm telling the horse to go. Because when my eyes look or my head moves, then my shoulders move, my hips move, and my weight moves. It just has to. And then when my weight moves, the horse's natural tendency is to step under the weight. Think of a backpack. If it was weighted heavily to the left, you would always step under it to try and carry that weight better. And now I'm going across the diagonal. My two hip bones are going straight to that diagonal line. Where I want to go is so important when you're doing this work, because you must be crystal clear in your mind and in your body what you want so the horse can follow. If you're vague, the horse will be vague. So you can see I'm asking for a 20-meter circle right, and he's going, oh, maybe I'll turn left. Oh, okay, we'll turn right. So I'm using my legs as well sometimes, the outside rein, but keeping the trot rhythm with my seat. So important, because I'm using leg to get him to turn. If I didn't use my seat, he would rush off. So you can see now I said long side, go straight, and now 20-meter circle in the middle. Now he's starting, I'm having a bit of fun now, because he's actually turning quite easily and really responsive. So at the start, I hadn't done this work for about 2 years with him, so he was like a little bit, oh, I'm used to a bridle. But he's now listening to my finer aids and going, okay, where are we going? If there is no bit, how am I going to know what my rider wants me to do? You can see again my hip bones straight across the diagonal. Two hips telling the horse we're going here. My eyes fixated on the corner, and then 2 steps sitting trot, change to diagonal, and now this way. And it's really quite fun for me now. When I say turn, the horse comes off the track and turns. And then as we come down the long side, he doesn't think turn again because I don't tell him. I say, now we're going straight. 2 hip bones, straight down the long side. I stare, looking where I'm going, straight. And then when I get to the middle, I'm going to turn off again. You see me look, and then the horse follows. And if you want to know a secret, in my head I'm like going, should I canter? I've never cantered before. What will happen if I canter? I think I'm going to canter. So I think, here we go, have a canter. And I'm like, okay, good, we're going to turn. I want to turn. I don't know what's going to happen. Turn. Oh my God, he turned. That's cool. That's just what's going on in my head. But you can see it's the same principle. It's just, where's my weight? Make the horse step underneath it. And then he does tend to go in a bit. Now I'm going straight. And he gets a bit confused, and then he's like, ooh, bit of a gallop. So I'm like, okay, back to trot, back to trot. That was a little bit too full on. Have a bit of a giggle, turning. And then I think I asked for walk.